So, Joanna, today, on behalf of the selection committee, I am pleased to recognize you as the recipient of the Dr. Sue Follon Scholarship. So I want to read a little bit about Dr. Follon. Dr. Sue Follon served as the Vice President for Educational and Student Services at UNI, now known as the Division of Student Affairs, from 1985 until her very untimely death from lung cancer on November 4th, 1998. She was the first woman to be named vice president at this university. Sue's leadership was based on helping others reach their potential, mentoring and empowering people to learn and lead. She was very much a behind-the-scenes leader. She did not look for the spotlight, but she focused on the results and on the people, especially students. She was at her best when working with and mentoring students. They were her focus and her priority, setting an example that we should all continue to follow. Joanna, you were selected from many inspiring quality applications received as a senior elementary education major with an impressive GPA. The selection committee was blown away by the roles advocacy and empowerment play in your day-to-day life, and we're positive that this award would support you as you continue to serve others and be a resource to others. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm so happy.
Good, you should be.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Well, good evening. Thank you for letting me come to your meeting tonight. I'm super excited, and basically I wanted to come and kind of thank you. Since TAG's been a new student organization on campus, when they first were kind of getting up and going, they were kind of just looking for some different activities that they could get involved with. And so I had kind of a heart for TAG because I am a transfer student that came to UNI, so I understand what it means to transfer, as well as I work with all the student organizations. So I kind of came and kind of worked with them and said, what could we do to get you off the ground? So one of the things we kind of settled in on was the Panther Pantry, which I thought was super exciting because I also work with the Panther Pantry. And that's just a really great way to service food and security on campus. And it helps a lot of students who are living off campus and students who transfer to UNI and are just working to try to make ends meet. So it's been a real blessing that we've been able to partner with TAG. So first of all, I wanted to thank all of you guys for all of your work. This year, the Panther Pantry and student organization, we have a little bit about our student organization, then we have the pantry itself. Each year we get the opportunity to kind of recognize a student organization that has helped us. And so it's with great honor that we get the opportunity to recognize TAG this year and to just extend to you our gratitude for all the work. Actually, just this fall in the challenge of the Battle of the Offices in Gilcrest, you guys brought in over 635 different separate objects into that weighed close to, let me see, I have to look here, over 125 pounds of food you sourced into the food pantry. So we are so grateful for all of that. And with that being said, Parker, if you could come up here for a quick second. On behalf of the Panther Pantry and the Student Leadership Awards this year, we'd like to honor TAG and present you with this year's most distinguished student organization with the Panther Pantry. So congratulations, and thank you so much for all that you've done. We look forward to partnering with you guys in the future, and we're super excited with you being a new student organization with all the gifts and talents that you're bringing to campus.
Awesome. Yeah, we look forward to helping out more as we obviously grow a little bit in size, and then obviously just continue the tradition and maybe expand upon it too in the future. So, yeah,
awesome. Well, we're all smiling. I know that maybe we can't see it, but we're all smiling. So congratulations and thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. So I was able to go over in person to a meeting. We did TAG, which is our transfer advocacy group, because they have done such an outstanding job of doing the drive within Gilcrest and insourcing so many pounds of food. And they did it in the fall and they did it in the spring. So they've just been kind of wrapped their arms around that event. So that was super exciting. So we awarded them that. They've kind of kept it under the DL because we haven't had the opportunity yet to announce the awards. They're going to be announced in April during the Student Leadership Awards. So we were able to tell them to You got it. You just can't tell anybody quite yet. So that was really awesome to be able to go in, and it was really cool to be able to do it in person. And then, so we always pick a student organization that's kind of like poured into the pantry and help in the pantry. And then we always, every year, try to find a student or a couple of students who have kind of gone above and beyond. So this year, the Panther Pantry has been blessed with a number of outstanding volunteers, which is great, kind of come and go, especially through our social work department. But we'd like to take the opportunity to recognize 3 individuals for their continued support in this wacky, wild COVID year that we had with the pantry. So we're going to say the following 3 students assist with planning the dine and donates, assisting us with our food drives, designing all of our student organization posts on social media, also brainstorming on ways to educate the campus. Even though everyone wasn't always here on campus, you continue to reach out to students and let them know that the food bank was available and still a place that people could pour back into. And also working with the Northeast Iowa Food Bank, so that was a blessing. So we didn't want to go without thanking the 3 of you for being outstanding student representatives this year. It's been a crazy year, and it's been one that we just didn't know which way to pivot and which way to go. But the 3 of you were like, if there's anything we can do to continually serve our UNI population, and you all have a heart for the pantry. So it's my honor as the advisor of the Panther Pantry to recognize Maddie. Thank you for your service. And to recognize Natalie. There you go. Congratulations. And also Cora. So thank you, ladies, for all of your continued support this year. We couldn't have done it without you, especially with having our graduate student who was amazing. Yeah. Get a full-time job. You were able to help kind of step up and keep the pantry open for those students at UNI. So on behalf of the Panther Pantry, thank you for your continued service and support. Thank you. Yay.
Hi.
What's that for?
Hi, Riley. I come bearing gifts.
Oh, thank you. What is this?
Actually, I wanted to talk with you
Oh, jeez.
and drop something off.
Yes.
Riley, it is my pleasure to present you with the 2020-21 Mental Health Ally Award.
Oh, jeez, thank you.
Yes, and I personally just want to thank you for all you have been contributing to creating a culture of care on campus this year. And your nominator has written some things about you, if it's okay, that I could read those things so that you know what you've been accused of. In his role as the GA for suicide prevention at the Counseling Center, Riley has created numerous mental health initiatives on campus. In addition to coordinating the annual mental health conference, providing ongoing suicide prevention training, and even providing clinical services as an intern in the Counseling Center. Riley is extremely knowledgeable and organized and delivers top-notch training and support to students, faculty, and staff. Riley has taken the initiative to plan and coordinate numerous mental health events over the past 2 years. He assisted with the suicide prevention grant, promoted mental health on social media platforms, and has worked with student organizations and has trained numerous students, faculty, and staff to be mental health allies. Riley has been the author of the Mental Health Ally Network newsletter and has contributed to mental health advocacy and awareness with interviews with the Northern Iowan. And you've just done this all with such grace and in partnership with Josie Sack from NISG. And so together we would like you to accept our awards for the Mental Health Ally this year.
Well, thank you. Yes, of course.
You're
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, I told you I had some exciting mental health updates. Yes. Really, it's a short and sweet update, but what I wanted to share with you is that we would like to present you with the 2021 Mental Health Ally Award today.
Oh my goodness, thank you.
Absolutely. Josie, we can't say enough about the phenomenal work you have done on this campus. And I just want to read you a little bit about what your nominator shared with us.
Okay, well,
okay.
thank you.
Yes, I would like to read that Josie exemplifies all of the qualities of a great leader. She has the ability to draw in all different types of people for her projects and events and makes everyone feel included and appreciated. Josie has a natural ability to lead others and teach them how to be successful in their role. She is innovative in her ideas and puts in the time to try new ideas if she thinks they will be beneficial. Overall, all of Josie's qualities have enabled her to bring together students of all different backgrounds to work together to make a difference on campus in the realm of mental health. She works hard to make sure that everyone feels like they have a place on campus and that they know that there are people in this community that they can reach out to if they're struggling and need extra help. She reiterates that there is no shame in asking for help and that everyone is worthy of being here. Josie has been an Active Minds member for 3 years, and she spent 1 year as the vice president of the organization. She's the director of mental health for NISG. She is on the exec board for Women in Healthcare, and in February 2020, she traveled to Washington, D.C. to attend the Active Minds National Conference, and upon returning, immediately began to implement her new knowledge for our campus. She has been trained in VAR and presented on it at UNI's Mental Health Conference, and she is now in midst of training members of Active Minds on VAR and helping them form a VAR committee so that there are multiple people who can give the training on campus. She has helped lead You Matter at UNI Week in February and launched the Panthers United Peer Program. That is a mouthful because you have done so much work, and I personally just want to thank you for your dedication and your contributions. On behalf of the Counseling Center, we would like to present you with the 2021 Mental Health Ally Award. And I will meet with you when you get back to campus to give you the award itself. But we just wanted to let you know today that we would like you to attend the awards ceremony where we'll share this video of you receiving the award. And thank you for everything you have done for mental health at UNI.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. And I couldn't have done it all without you and your constant support and connecting with resources on campus. I want to thank you too and all of the work the Counseling Center does as well. But thank you so much for this award. It means so much to me.
You are very welcome.
On behalf of the Office of Student Life, I am honored to announce the recipients for this year's Student Organization Awards. Before I do so, I would first like to extend a thank you to everyone who took time to submit nominations, as well as a special thanks to this year's judges. The committee had the privilege of reading about a variety of different programs, leaders, and advisors that are among the best here at UNI. We will begin by recognizing the recipient for the Student Organization Advisor of the Year Award. Advisors of student organizations often go above and beyond their assigned job duties to greatly impact students, and this year, one nominee stood out above the rest. Congratulations to Jeff Chapin, advisor to Panther Esports, on his selection of Advisor of the Year. His nominator shared that Jeff has been consistent and supportive advisor to each and every member of Panther Esports. He encourages creative problem solving and extends himself as a mentor to members. Jeff goes above and beyond by fostering a community within the organization which promotes caring and compassion for others. Congratulations, Jeff, on your selection. Next is the most promising new leader in a student organization. This award recognizes a member of a student organization who has demonstrated emerging leadership and is in their first or second year here at UNI. There were an incredible number of nominees for this award, which shows the strength of up-and-coming leaders in our student organizations. This year's recipient is Eva Dietrich, member of International Student Promoters. Eva's nominator shared her eagerness to contribute to anything that is asked of her and exemplifies her dedication and dependability for ISP's overall success. One nominator shared, "One of the best things about Eva is her kindness towards others. She truly wants to welcome everyone and learn more about others' cultures and backgrounds. Congratulations, Eva, for going above and beyond as a new student leader within your student organization. The Outstanding Officer in a Student Organization Award celebrates officers who provide exemplary service, commitment, and leadership to their organization. As the recipient of this award, we would like to recognize Carrie Klein, Vice President for Admissions for the Student Admissions Ambassadors. Carrie's nominator summed it up best. Her organization has allowed for the Office of Admissions to effectively and efficiently welcome each student that has come to UNI, and will leave a lasting impact on the role of Vice President of Admissions. Congratulations, Carrie, on being recognized for your outstanding leadership. The Outstanding President in a Student Organization Award recognizes student organization leaders who play a major role in the development and execution of their organization. There were many nominations for this category, showing the immense impact of student organization leaders at UNI. This year's recipient is Kara Hooper, President of the Student Health Advisory Committee. Kara has consistently exuded strong leadership skills, a professional and positive attitude, initiative, and has shown commitment towards her organization. With Kara's leadership, Student Health Advisory Committee has been able to reach more students with important college health information. Her communication, health promotion, and leadership skills are invaluable and have really allowed the organization to flourish. Congratulations, Kara, on the selection for this award. The Greek 360 Award recognizes members of the UNI fraternity and sorority life community who have been identified as outstanding members of their Greek chapter and enhancing campus life through engagement in other student organizations. The first recipient is Hugh Zier of Sigma Phi Epsilon. During his time with this chapter, Hugh has served 6 semesters as on the executive board of Iota Theta, with 4 of these semesters as chapter president. In addition to his involvement with his fraternity, Hugh has also been active in the Northern Iowa Student Government, Pre-Law Club, and Riverview Center. Hugh has exhibited virtue in every aspect of what he does. He has pushed his chapter and the fraternity community to think critically about issues and has created many positive changes in the process. Congratulations, Hugh, and thank you for your contribution to fraternity life at UNI. The second recipient is Emily Newman of Alpha Xi Delta. One of her nominators shared, Emily is an excellent representation of what it means to be a sister of Alpha Xi Delta and a Panhellenic woman in sorority life. While Emily can be found deeply invested in her chapter, she demonstrates Panhellenic values in her student organizations on campus, including CATS, SAA, honors program, and more. She is a role model for many, and we extend her congratulations for this award. The Program of Distinction Award recognizes the significant achievements of student organizations in the planning and presentation of programs. This year, we would like to recognize 2 outstanding programs. The first is Fall Fest, presented by the Campus Activities Board. This campus-wide event created a safe and socially distanced event while providing an opportunity for students to engage with each other. After a semester of virtual programming, Fall Fest provided students the in-person opportunity to relax, enjoy some live music, fall treats, and pumpkin carving. Congratulations to the Campus Activities Board for your innovation during the pandemic. The next Program of Distinction Award is given to the Coop Fund campaign, presented by the Nonprofit Leadership Alliance. The Nonprofit Leadership Alliance recognized the need to build the Coop Fund to better support UNI students. This fund provides scholarships to those completing unpaid internships at nonprofit organizations in Iowa. Through their fundraising, NLA reached their goal of nearly $15,000. Congratulations to Nonprofit Leadership Alliance on this achievement and your selection for this award. Next, we recognize new student organizations that have demonstrated significant motivation, creativity, innovation, and perseverance with the Most Promising New Student Organization Award. This year, we recognize Student Organ Donation Advocates, or SODA, for this distinct honor. SODA at UNI chapter is the first and only type of student organization that spreads awareness for organ donation and helps educate the community. The organization has developed community and campus partnerships to ensure the growth and sustainability for the future. Congratulations, and we look forward to seeing continued impact of your organization. The Diversity and Inclusion Student Organization Award recognizes organizations which exemplify a commitment to advancing diversity and inclusion at the University of Northern Iowa. This year's recipient for the award is the Society for Human Resource Management. Over this past year, the organization sought to increase education and awareness on recent Supreme Court rulings regarding LGBTQ+ rights. Through data collection and research, the organization was able to produce a podcast, Generation HR, where they discussed the topics with campus individuals and community professionals. Their podcast and continued efforts to address complex social problems resulted in their recognition at the Social Changemaker Challenge. We would like to congratulate Society for Human Resource Management on the selection for this award. And finally, the Student Organization of the Year Award recognizes the organization that has exemplified excellence by contributing to the UNI community and fulfilling the purpose and mission of the organization. This year's award goes to the International Student Promoters. The purpose of International Student Promoters, or ISP, is to reach the international academic community and engage current UNI students in promoting the institution. Throughout this challenging year, ISP continued to connect with prospective students across the globe, engaging them in various Facebook Live and Instagram events, as well as connecting with admitted students and making personal connections with them. ISP supports International Preview Day, an activity that international students currently attending Iowa high schools and colleges can virtually connect with members of the organization through discussions and playing games in groups. ISP also gives campus tours and sits on panels sharing their own experiences within the international community and proudly serves as ambassadors to the university in representing the international students. Finally, ISP's activities and programs directed to the university community play a role in spreading awareness and understanding of different ethnic groups. Congratulations to the International Student Promoters for an impressive year of achievements. I would like to congratulate all of our student organizations on a year filled with tremendous resilience and innovation. You all truly represent what it means to be a Panther and have provided great impact to our university and community beyond.